presentation. Our next presentation is from Muhammad Abdul Wajid. He is from University of Agriculture, Faisalabad. The title of the presentation is Optimization of Water Allocation Based on Irrigation Water Supplies and Demand in Chaj Doab, Pakistan. Over to Ms. Muhammad Abdul Wajid. Please start your presentation. Try to complete your presentation within 10 minutes.
Is my presentation is visible?
Yes.
Okay. Bismillah Rahman Rahim. First of all, I would like to thank the distinguished guests, speakers, members, and participants for attending the conference. And also, I am very much thankful to the organizers for providing me an opportunity to present my research. Well, my presentation topic is optimization of water allocation based on irrigation water supply and demand in Chaj Doab, Pakistan. Pakistan's economy is largely depends upon agriculture, and agriculture in Pakistan consumes more than 95% of the total freshwater resources to irrigate 80% of the cultivable land, and it generates 90% of nutrition and food. The contribution of agricultural sector in the GDP of Pakistan is around 19%, and it is providing jobs to around 42% of the people. Inequality of water allocation and inadequate surface water supply has resulted in low crop production. So it is the need of the time to overcome on water shortages. Well, for that it is necessary to consider water management alternatives plans for both water demand and water supply sides. It is also predicted that co-production is profoundly affected by the different variations in climatic data. Optimization of water allocation is not only necessary to reduce canal water deficit, but also it's crucial in terms of mitigating the climate change impacts. Research objectives. These are the research objectives which include to estimate irrigation water demand based on irrigation water supply. Second one is to optimize the water allocation to the demand sites under different scenarios. And third one is to develop strategies for effective water sources utilization. Study area. The current research was conducted in Chaj Doab area, which is lying between Jhelum River and Chenab River, and its total area is about 5,854 kilometers square, and consists of 4 districts: Gujarat, Mandi Bahauddin, Sargodha, and some part of the Jhang. These are the data sets that are collected from the relevant departments, which includes head start data, climatic data, soil data, land use and land cover data, agricultural data, and different shapefiles. The detailed frequency, duration, and data source are presented in table 1. Methodology. Well, data evaluation and planning model was used in order to acquire the research objectives. This model was developed by the Stockholm Environmental Institute. Well, MAVIA method is based on dual casing approach. It is a daily simulation of transpiration, evaporation, irrigation requirements, scheduling, crop growth, yield, and it also includes the modules for determining the soil water capacity and reference evapotranspiration. A schematic view of the Chaj Doab is presented in figure 2. Here, Jhelum River along with Chenab River and 2 major dam, Mangla Dam and Rasool Barrage was highlighted with shapefiles and nodes. 2 major canals, Upper Jhelum Canal and Lower Jhelum Canal, was used, and its supply was considered for the catchment for its both irrigated catchments. Well, the model was calibrated for the duration of 2006 to 2010, both for Upper Jhelum Canal Command Area and Lower Jhelum Canal Command Area. It was validated for the next 6-year duration from 2011 to 2016. Different statistical parameters were tested, which are presented in table 2. canal water deficit. The overall water demand in the canal command areas for the upper Jhelum canal command were around 4,086 million cubic meter, and it was around 10,607 million cubic meter for the lower Jhelum canal command area. The amount of water supplied to both the canal catchments were 1,888.8 million cubic meter and 2,066.4 million cubic meter for upper Jhelum canal and lower Jhelum canal respectively. On the other hand, the unmet demand for upper Jhelum canal catchment were 2,197.2 million cubic meter, and it was around 8,540.6 million cubic meter for the lower Jhelum canal. As far as system reliability is concerned, the upper Jhelum canal command area shows a 61% system reliability, and the lower Jhelum canal command area's reliability were around 46.5%. So in order to mitigate the water shortage problems, different scenarios were developed. These were the 6 scenarios. The first one is irrigation system improvement. In these scenarios, irrigation efficiency was increased by the implementation of high efficiency irrigation system around 85%. And seepage losses were reduced, so canal lining and its value was taken around 50%. Second scenario is about changing crop area. In terms of reduction in area of high delta crops and replacement with low water requiring crops, its value was taken around 50%. Scenario 3 were the combination of scenario 1 and scenario 2. And scenario 4 was the canal capacity enhancement in terms of canal maintenance, silt removal, and increase in canal divergence up to 20%. Fifth and sixth scenarios were regarding climate change with RCP 4.5 and RCP 8.5 data, and it was projected up to 2070. Well, the overall comparison of all scenarios. All the scenarios were compared in terms of system's percent reliability. Here in the reference scenario, there was no change. But if we talk about the scenario 3, there was about increase of 22.82% for upper Jhelum canal and plus 7.44% for lower Jhelum canal area. As far as overall reliability is concerned, there was a maximum reliability for scenario 3 of around 84% as compared to the reference scenario. As in reference scenario, the reliability was 61.2% as represented in figure 9 for upper Jhelum canal command area. In the similar way, the maximum reliability was shown by the scenario 3 approach. Its value was around 54% compared to the 46.4% in the reference scenario. Proposed strategies. Well, irrigation method needs to be improved, which includes shift towards high efficiency irrigation system, which will not only save water but also minimize its losses. Maximum irrigation efficiency by reducing conveyance losses through canal lining. Scenario 3, which includes the combined application of improving irrigation system and reduction in high delta crops area with less water consuming crops, should be practically implemented. Operate canal outlet supply level and proper maintenance should be enforced. Based on the future climatic change, respective alternate water regulation policies should not only revise but also replan based on the crop type, its area covered, and on-field water requirements for the efficient and productive water allocation management. Conclusion. Current available surface water is not sufficient to fulfill agricultural water demand and is vulnerable to water scarcity. Particularly, lower Jhelum canal command area is more sensitive to water scarcity, and this area is more than twice the upper Jhelum canal command area. Also, it has less design discharge compared to the upper Jhelum canal. It means that the remaining half, or we can say that more than half of the water demand, is fulfilled through groundwater exploitation or other resources. Scenario 3 were found to be much effective and productive approach, and by implementing this scenario, we have predicted that the reliability of the system could be maximized for upper Jhelum canal area up to 84% and 54% for lower Jhelum canal command area. Well, the future climate change may double the unmet demand. and particularly Lower Jam Canal command area is seriously going to face water scarcity situations if not properly managed. Additionally, WEEP can be used an effective hydrological modeling tool for the efficient water resources management and planning, not only for the researchers, but also for the policy makers, and its respective guidelines for policy makers definitely will have fruitful outcomes. Thank you. That's all from my side.
Thank you very much, Muhammad Abdul Wajid.